Hey guys, so as you can see I'm driving again, and I've bought another project car. So I'm on my way to go and pick up the car now, and I'm actually picking it up from Adelaide, which is about 1,300 kilometres or 800 miles for those of you who use miles from where I live. So it's a long drive, but I actually grew up in Adelaide and my family is still down there, so I've got somewhere to go and stay, and I've got, you know, it's a double excuse to go down there, but it means it's a long trip considering I'm doing it in a day. I left work this morning, I finished my night shift this morning, and I'm driving the whole way through in one day. So if I need a rest and take a break, I will. I'll stop, I'll get a motel somewhere if I need to, but I'm feeling pretty good, and we'll just see how it goes. I wasn't planning on getting a third car, but this car, I was actually negotiating buying it before the Datsun, and the owner, Lucas, didn't know if he wanted to sell it or not. He was backwards and forwards. I think he ultimately came to the realisation that he just wouldn't get the time to rebuild it, and it is a pretty rusty old car, but this fills out my holy trinity of 70s classic cars, so it'll be a fantastic stable once I've done them, but it means there's a lot of work waiting for me because the Porsche's only maybe halfway there. So what have I got? I've gone out and I've bought myself an Alfa Romeo 105. It's a 1973 GT Veloce. It's a 2 litre. It's full of rust. It's in boxes of bits and pieces, but it's a complete car, and it's a good price, and I really love the little old Alphas. So this is what I mean by being a long, boring drive. I am in the middle of the hay plains, and you can just have a look here, and there is absolutely nothing for as far as the eye can see. It's flat. There's not a hill. There's not a tree. There's not anything. It's just nothing. And the road's just straight and goes on forever. There's a whole heap of flooding here at the moment, and I'm just interested to see how it's going to go on my way home, because as of Friday, apparently it is supposed to be flooding majorly through here, and that's the day I'm coming home. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, we're in a little country town called Tulibuck, and we are about to cross this bridge, and it's the border of New South Wales and Victoria. So after a very long drive and following a strange guy I only talked to on the phone down a little dirt track into the middle of nowhere, I've finally come to the car. And it's hidden under this tatty, old, ratty car cover that's fallen apart. Alright, so the car's all loaded up. Just load up all the bits and get out on the road. So I've got the car and I'm on my way back. And of course, on the way back, it is miserable weather. And it's been miserable all day. It's just been wet and horrible. You can see even through the back window, but there's an Alfa out there that is tailgating me. So, Alright, and here it is at home. So as you can see, it's been loaded to the gills with all the bits and pieces. The interior all needs to be retrimmed anyway, but it's got all the glass and bits and pieces. There is quite a bit of rust on it. You can actually see along here, along this edge, you can see the rust all the way around this window. Same on the back. A lot of it, there's a lot of surface rust, so I'm going to have to really dig into it and see what it's like. In the boot we have more parts, but the fuel tank actually looks in reasonably good nick, and most of the parts seem to be quite decent, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see, there's quite a bit of rust right here, That's all going to have to be repaired. Lucas, the owner, did liberally cover it in fish oil, so that's what this sheen is all over it, and it's quite sort of sticky, but hopefully that has protected it a fair bit, although when I brought it home in the rain, it did fill up with water and I had to pull the bungs out of the bottom of the car to let all the water out. So yeah, so that's the car. It's a whole thing. It's nice and complete. The engine is still all in there and all in good shape, besides some water I need to get out of there from the trip home, I would say. And yeah, so there's another project. Alright, so there's my Project Alpha. So it's going to have to wait in line behind the Datsun and the Porsche. The Porsche is the priority, get that done first, and then the Datsun. And then I'll get onto this, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. I've got a feeling I might actually even make it into a race car, so let's see. I'm open to suggestions and make it open to you guys as to which car I do next, whether it's the Datsun or whether it's this, depending on which you'd like to see done first. But priority is the Porsche. The Porsche is getting done, so that's it from me. If you want to see more of this build and the Datsun and the Porsche, you can subscribe to my channel, Home Built by Jeff, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at the same place. All right, see you guys.